Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 26. We're on day 8. We've got B block matches underway. We've already been through 3, and now we're on number 4 of 5. We've got Kenny Omega in the ring, Michael Elgin on his way to the ring. Our player on New Japan World is set to 2 hours, 19 minutes, 25 seconds, and we will be hitting play on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you see Elgin holding up his 2 championships. And there's someone coming down the aisle there, and I bet you know who it is.
Oh, wait a minute here. Yujiro Takahashi with a broom beating up Michael Elgin.
Bell hasn't rung yet, so this is perfectly legal.
And this is genius by Kenny Omega. But oh, look at that. Elgin responding with the body shot there. Getting out of his entrance attire.
Oh
Nice.
my god, that punch!
That seemed like it was straight to the throat. And now
Kenny Omega!
Kenny Omega, they're diving onto Elgin.
Now the bell rang.
Now the bell did ring.
I don't think I've ever seen the bell ring when everyone was on the outside before.
And now look at that. Kenny Omega telling Takahashi, like, hey, I got this, and partner.
Might be the biggest mistake you're going to make today, Kenny. You need him out there if you're going to be Elgin.
Well, I was even about to ask you, partner. I mean, look, you and I, between us, we have decades worth of experience of watching this industry. You know, watching pro wrestling matches, seeing pro wrestling rivalries. How personal is this match for Kenny Omega, considering that he is competing against the man who took his IWGP Intercontinental Championship away from him at Dominion in that ladder match?
I mean, personal can't even begin to describe it. I think Kenny Omega wants to end Michael Elgin.
And, I mean, he certainly had that malicious intent. Oh, my God! The pump kick there by Elgin.
That's why you shouldn't have sent Yujiro to the back. You need him.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Personally, I would have called upon Bad Luck Fale, just have him impose his will on the Unbreakable Michael Elgin.
Yeah, sadly, Fale and Elgin are not in the same block this year.
Exactly.
Like they were last year either.
And now look at that. Kenny Omega just sent over the guardrail, and now Big Mike is pissed off. And that might have been a mistake there for the cleaner of the Bullet Club. Knife edge chop there to Omega. But for Kenny Omega, I asked you how personal it was to start. Kenny Omega could make such a statement, though, if he could beat Elgin in this match. Yes, it's non-title, but it has grander implications because it is the G1 Climax tournament, and while it's non-title now, it doesn't have to be later. Kenny Omega could very easily come out and say, hey, you beat me at Dominion, I beat you in G1 Climax Day 8. Let's settle this. Let's have one more match for that IWGP Intercontinental Championship, and you see Kenny Omega back in the hunt.
Yeah, exactly. And now you see Elgin here following Omega back into the ring, going to the top rope, maybe a crossbody?
Shoulder block.
Shoulder block. Interesting.
Nice choice. Goes into lateral press. 2. Kenny Omega kicks out. Red Shoes in great position there, and Kenny Omega isn't going to be beat that early. But I don't really think that was Elgin's intention. I think that was more an intimidation tactic. Just say, like that. You know, I've got you in a precarious position where you could lose everything.
Oh, Kenny Omega almost had a backdrop there.
Kenny Omega bending the knee. Now he's going to do the back body. Oh, my God, the power here. Can he get it?
He could sit out and do a back body drop driver.
And I think he chose not to. He just went with the standard drop. But regardless, Kenny Omega now, it's got to give him a burst of confidence. Is now, what's he thinking about? And Elgin did it with ease.
Yeah, it was a little bit easier for Mike than Kenny.
Wagging the finger. And I mean, if you're Elgin, you're in there with Kenny Omega, man. Again, you're very intimate with. You took the Intercontinental Championship away from him. You're coming in with the taped shoulder. I mean, what do you do here? How do you respond? Do you just go with what brung you to the dance, or do you try and maybe adapt a little bit to compensate for the injury?
Well, I don't know. I don't think Kenny's beaten Michael Elgin once.
Oh, but look at that knee by Kenny Omega, first one of the match. And now, look at that. He's got him. Oh, I thought he was going to do maybe like a snapmare or something, but just opts instead for the knife edge chop.
I was going to say, I think that was a baseball slide, not so much a knee.
And now, oh, look at that. Stops himself. Super kick to the midsection there. And now look at Kenny Omega. Oh, got caught, though.
He went for a springboard moonsault off the guardrail. Oh, and how brilliant was that?
Shoulder first into the ring post, and it is the tape shoulder. And now, this is not good. Oh, again. I'll tell you, when you wear tape like that, when you wear any kind of stuff that's meant to, to keep you competing while you're damaged, it's a bullseye, and Kenny Omega's smart enough to exploit those bullseyes. And Elgin over the apron there. Oh my God, that's the hardest part of the ring. That's got to send a rattle through you. And now Big Mike in a bad way, and again into the guardrail. Kenny Omega's just having his way, partner, with that tape shoulder. And now Big Mike here, gonna try and shake it off. And now he rolls back into the ring. Kenny Omega, though, look at that foot on the throat. Just going to choke Elgin out now. Drive the air out of him. And I'll tell you, Elgin's in a bad way here, Ashton.
Yeah, Elgin is not having a good time right now. And that shoulder, you've got to think, how much does that take away from Elgin's repertoire? How much more difficult is it going to be for him to get someone up in a power bomb now with a bum shoulder?
Oh, you'd have to imagine immensely. And now look at the knee right on the arm when it was situated. Elgin trying to shove Kenny Omega off with the good arm. Chop there with the good arm. He's a one-armed man at this point in the match.
And it's very early in the match, too. This is only going to get worse.
Exactly. That's an excellent point. Given that Kenny Omega was able to attain such results so early, Elgin can only go down from here. Not necessarily saying he can't win, but again, as we've said many times in this tournament, particularly as it relates to Yuji Nagata, at what cost? Because now every expenditure you make to try and get back in this thing, like that forearm just now, the more damage you're doing to yourself long term. And again, right to the injured shoulder. And Kenny could be a shoulder breaker here. And yeah, shoulder breaker right across the knee.
Wow, that was brutal.
Hooks the legs. Kick out there by Big Mike. And I'll tell you, Unbreakable isn't looking so apropos right now because that shoulder looks anything but. As now Kenny Omega, look at this. Kenny Omega is so malicious. He's going to take the bandaging off. He's got it off. It's exposed. Whatever defensive protection that bandaging was giving Big Mike, it's gone now. And that's dangerous. But a forearm. I'll tell you, the best defense, a good offense. And Big Mike trying to mount a good offense. But again, right back to that injured shoulder goes Omega. And what do you think about these developments, partner?
Kenny Omega is really just picking Michael Elgin's shoulder apart. The fact that he took the bandaging off, I almost hope that doesn't cause him to kind of forget to target the shoulder down the line in this match.
Well, certainly you could be so swept up in a sequence or just have your equilibrium so thrown off because you're eating so much offense that you may forget about what got you in this dominant position in the first place. Oh no, in the corner! Oh my God! The back of the head. He threw him up so high with such power it was able to hit the top turnbuckle. Oh my God. Kenny Omega got rocked.
Yeah, and that's what Omega is still, I would say, in the dominant position in this match, but Michael Elgin definitely just took a big leap forward with that.
And I'll tell you, that's what we call a momentum shifting suplex, was that German in the corner. And now the corner lariats here. Look at all the oomph behind him. I believe those were with the good arm, though, so that explains it. And now Elgin,
yeah, they were. And now Elgin trying to lift Kenny up, but he exposed that shoulder to Kenny Omega and the elbows to the shoulder now. Oh, but Michael Elgin with the power. Omega escapes.
And Omega, look at that, vaults over, lands on the apron.
On his feet. Wow. Kenny Omega's athleticism is so understated, it's incredible.
I completely agree with you there, partner. Kenny Omega is a specimen in there. Came into this tournament such a chip on his shoulder. Oh, could it be the power slam? And it is. Slingshots Kenny Omega into him. The power slam, too. Kenny Omega kicks out. And I'll tell you, Kenny Omega came into this tournament such a chip on his shoulder. Said, I know who each and every one of you fuckers are. Excuse my language. Just quoting Kenny Omega. And he said, I'm going to prove all of you wrong. Because I just think Kenny Omega, he may even be paranoid to a degree. I think he thinks everybody's counting him out. You and I have done anything but count Kenny Omega out. Michael Elgin certainly isn't counting Kenny Omega out as he may be winding up for a lariat here. Oh, Kenny Omega ducks. Switches around. Drop kick to the knee there. How brilliant was that?
Kenny Omega is, you called him a specimen, and there is that Kataru Crusher.
And Elgin still kicks out.
And even specimen feels like an understatement, doesn't it?
It does.
I think Kenny Omega is one of those cases where language just can't do it justice.
Yeah, the English language, or any language for that matter, proves wholly insufficient to articulate the athleticism of Kenny Omega. As now he's going to pick up Michael. No way. As he's got him in the gut wrench position.
Oh my God!
Could it be a gut wrench power bomb here? But look at Elgin though literally kicking Elgin or Omega in the face, and
now
now
he's gonna show Omega how the gut wrench power bomb is done. Oh, gut wrench
there's the
suplex.
gut wrench suplex. I'll tell you, Omega though was thinking power bomb. It seemed like.
Yeah, definitely.
Elgin had the counter in mind. I'll tell you, these two, I mean, that's what happens when you share a ring together and a match as intense as a ladder match like they did at Dominion. You kind of know the other guy's playbook a little bit. And now Elgin raising the thumbs up. Could it be the delayed vertical? I don't think we've seen that yet this match. There it is. Oh, Omega slides
look at
out.
this.
Wow.
He spit at him. Wow.
That just shows you no love lost there. Fireman's carry.
Oh my
Steamroller.
God. The power. Kenny Omega just lifted Michael Elgin effortlessly.
And now, electric chair here. Well, can you imagine if Kenny Omega was able to lift Elgin for a one-winged angel? And now, wait a minute here. Could it be the power bomb?
Oh, I think Kenny's going to fight out of it, though. Hurricane Rana. Kenny Omega is amazing.
And now look at this again. Fireman's carry again. Another steamroller.
Effortlessly, though. He lifts Michael Elgin up as nearly 300 pounds and then moonsaults.
Yeah, but the moonsault, those knees buried into the abdomen of Omega. And now, Michael Elgin, this could be the beginning of the end here, because those knees will drive the air out of you. And now it could be the power bomb here. If he gets the buckle bomb, Kenny Omega's only a few moments away from losing this match. He got it. The knee.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. And now the German, but Omega lands on his feet.
And the super kick. And remember that knee, the V trigger. And the lariat from Elgin. Kenny Omega turned inside out.
I'll tell ya.
Kenny Omega is a freaking phenom.
Yeah.
I know he just got lariated, but this guy, Michael Elgin is at least 280 pounds.
Right.
And Kenny Omega lifts him into a fireman's carry like he's a cruiserweight, drops him with a steamroller, and then immediately pops up to the middle rope to do a moonsault. That, if there is a definition of diversity in the dictionary, Kenny Omega's face is plastered all over it.
I'll tell you, I mean, you and I respected Kenny Omega long before this, but this may be the match that shows us, yes, Kenny Omega can indeed be an IWGP Heavyweight Champion one day, as now Elgin doing the alternating lariats to the back of the head, to the front. And now Kenny Omega still on his feet. But look at this, pulls Elgin in, Snapdragon suplex, Elgin eats it. Oh, ducks the lariat, does Omega. Another Snapdragon suplex, that one staggers Elgin.
Yeah, that, Elgin's not going to just eat that. He's going to...
Poison Rana!
What?
And now he's going to stack him up at the pin here. I don't know if this is smart.
Oh my God. Wow. He really can do anything, can't he?
And partner, let me ask you, you said at the start of this match that this is personal. Do you think we're seeing Kenny Omega do all this? Because I can't remember the last time he pulled out a Poison Rana because it's Elgin, because it's the man that took his IWGP Intercontinental title. Do you think that's why we're really seeing Kenny Omega pull out all the stops here?
You know, I don't think it's personal in that Kenny Omega hates Michael Elgin. I think it's personal in that Kenny Omega just hates whoever the guy is that took his championship away from him. And it just happens that Elgin's face is taking the place of that sort of silhouette at this point.
Exactly. So it's really a pride issue at your estimation for Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, you know, he didn't feel like he should have ever lost that Intercontinental title, and now he's doing everything he can to get an opportunity to get it back.
Absolutely. And not only that, but to advance to supremacy of his block.
Yeah.
You know, and that could be huge. But Elgin, now look at the body shots there. Because Kenny Omega currently stands at 2-1, doesn't he? He could be 3-1 if he beats Elgin here.
I believe you are right. Let me have a look and make sure. Yeah, he is 2-1. 2-1.
And I'll tell you, that would be huge because he'd be right there with Yuji Nagata, two of the best records in the block. And another forearm there by Elgin.
And it would knock Elgin down to 1-3. He'd be in the same level as Toriano and Evil.
Exactly. And now, Kenny Omega, though, still persistent, but that may be to his mistake. Elgin here. Fireman's carry. It could be.
Air raid crash.
Could be an air raid crash off the top rope.
I think that's what he's going for here.
He got it.
Yeah, wow.
And he falls right into the pin. 2. Oh, Kenny Omega stays in it. Kenny Omega stays in it. But I'll tell you, what an avalanche air raid crash by Elgin. But Elgin, though, his expression changed, partner. Do you think we're going to see the beginning of the end here?
I think he's calling for it.
Omega may not have anything left. I'll tell you, Omega, he better counter here. Powerbomb. He got it. Elgin got it off. Kenny Omega sinks.
Now he wants that rotating sit-up powerbomb.
And no, Omega countered.
My God.
Oh my God, a power bomb of his own.
A buckle bomb
to Elgin.
Is he gonna do the spinning sit-up powerbomb to Elgin? He did! Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, he hooks the leg.
Oh, and only a 2 count.
Oh my God, when you talk about close, Kenny Omega is blowing everybody's mind right now.
Kenny Omega is, I think Phenom is a more appropriate word to use than just saying, what did you say that he was earlier?
Specimen, a real specimen in
He's
there.
A specimen, he's a phenom, he's incredible.
I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever heard you, and I know you've respected Kenny Omega a long time. I don't think I've ever heard V-Trigger. V-Trigger. Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Is he going to get it? No, Elgin slide out, though. The back fist. Oh, my God. And now look, Elgin.
An angel. I think he's setting him up.
He's going to get it here. He got it.
Elgin.
Oh, my God. It's like a...
Oh, and Kenny kicks out of his own finish.
Oh, my God. These two.
Oh, my God.
How deep does the pride run?
How deep does the disrespect run on Kenny Omega's part?
These two men, I know hatred may be hyperbolic, but they don't have any love laws for each other. There is a disdain there. Oh, check the lariat. Check the other lariat.
V-trigger.
Kenny Omega. He's saying this is it.
A lariat from Elgin.
Oh my God, but Elgin saying no. Elgin saying no. Another lariat. That's it. Omega's done.
And yeah, that's it.
There it is.
1, 2, 3. Michael Elgin defeats Kenny Omega. There will be no rematch.
If that match didn't show that Michael Elgin is the better man, then you might as well not even bother getting these two men back in the ring, because I don't know what would. I mean, that was absolutely incredible. Michael Elgin emerges victorious, but what an outing, even in defeat, for Kenny Omega.
Yeah, and now Omega and Elgin both sitting at 2-2. Man, the same
Setting
record
500.
as Hashi, the same record as Honma.
Unbelievable. Partner, your thoughts after that match?
Kenny Omega just really opened my eyes. I've always known he's been amazing, but that performance from Kenny Omega, and I know he even lost, but the combination of size, speed, athleticism, power might be unprecedented.
I'll tell you, it may have been a loss, but that could have been a career-defining matchup for the cleaner. As Michael Elgin now walks out, not just with his 2 championships in tow, but with a 500 record here in the G1 Climax.
Wow, and that was awesome.
Fans. And you know what? I'm going to be honest, and I can't believe I'm saying this about these two men, but I love this match that much that I just got to say, good luck, Naito and Shibata. Good luck.
Well, and Naito and Shibata, if anyone's going to be able to top this, it is them, because Shibata, I mean, we talked about this match being personal, but I don't think that there's any one man that hates any other man more than Shibata hates Naito.
I have to concur with you there, partner.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, that match is next. We're going to close this recording out, though. Stay tuned.